Now to the explosive interview from inside President Trump's inner circle. His chief of staff, Susie Wiles, who has preferred to stay in the background, giving nearly a dozen on-the-record interviews to Vanity Fair, revealing she was the child of an alcoholic and saying President Trump has, quote, an alcoholic's personality. Tonight, President Trump responding to Susie Wiles' comments. As for Wiles, she says the story is a hit piece. Mary Bruce at the White House.
She is President Trump's most powerful and trusted aide, more comfortable behind the scenes than in the spotlight.
Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The ice baby, we call her the ice baby.
But tonight, White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles pulling back the curtain in an extraordinary series of interviews with Vanity Fair. Wiles, who says her father was an alcoholic, describes her boss, the president, as having an alcoholic's personality, noting that Trump, who does not drink, operates with the view that there's nothing he can't do. Nothing. Zero. Nothing. Wiles also has choice words for Vice President J.D. Vance. Discussing the push to release the FBI files into sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, Wiles says Vance has been a conspiracy theorist for a decade. Vance today responding.
Sometimes I am a conspiracy theorist, but I only believe in the conspiracy theories that are true.
Wiles also points a finger at Attorney General Pam Bondi, saying Bondi completely whiffed her handling of demands to release the files on convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Wiles telling Vanity Fair there is no client list, and it sure as hell wasn't on Bondi's desk. She does acknowledge the president himself is in the Epstein files, but not doing anything awful. She says the two men were sort of young, single playboys together. Trump has fought efforts to release the Epstein files, instead ordering Bondi to investigate Epstein's relationship with Democrats, like former President Bill Clinton. But Wiles tells Vanity Fair the files include no incriminating evidence about Clinton, saying the president was wrong about that. She also says this claim about Clinton is not true.
I never went to the island, and Bill Clinton went there supposedly 28 times.
Wiles telling Vanity Fair there is no evidence Clinton ever visited Epstein's private island. The president tonight standing behind Wiles, telling the New York Post she's fantastic. As for his chief of staff's claim he has an alcoholic's personality, Trump saying, I don't drink alcohol, so everybody knows that. But I've often said that if I did, I'd have a very good chance of being an alcoholic. I've said that many times about myself. I do. It's a very possessive personality. And David Wiles also acknowledges that the president has sought retribution against some of his enemies, saying, quote, when there's an opportunity, he will go for it. Tonight, Wiles calls the article a disingenuously framed hit piece, though she doesn't deny saying these things. David.
Mary Bruce live at the White House. Mary, thank you.